This is a video on how to create paragraph styles in Adobe InDesign. Alright, so I'm going to go up here to this heading that I created, and this is how you do it. I've got two different menus open. Over here, if you're in an older version of InDesign, you can open up this window and go down to styles and open up paragraph styles to get this guy open. This is old school. You don't necessarily need it anymore. And then over here inside the properties panel, as long as you have the paragraph selected, you'll also see pretty much what looks like the same thing over here. But there are some differences, and I'm going to go into those now. I'm going to utilize the properties panel over here. So all you have to do is have your cursor blinking or highlight the entire paragraph. It doesn't really matter. But if you want to make a style out of it, a reusable style, then you just come over here and press the plus sign. Now I'm going to name the style. I'll call this H1. It stands for heading 1. And I could do H2, H3. This is a web convention, and that's why I choose it. It's the way they name headings on websites, reusable headings. So check this out. When I highlight this, notice that it's blue over here. And when I highlight this, it says basic paragraph plus, because there's always a default style. And the plus means that some modifications have been made to this paragraph. Alright, so I'm going to make this into a unique paragraph style, so I'll just go ahead and I'll just have my cursor blink in there just to demonstrate how this works. And then go over here and press the new paragraph style button, and I'll name this, I'll call this P1. Okay? Alright, so if I go down here to this paragraph, you'll notice how it says basic paragraph plus. Well, if I don't want that any longer, then I'll just click here and make this a P1 paragraph. And this guy too. I'll click and make this a P1 paragraph. Alright, so what are the benefits of this? Why do this? Well, here's a reason, good reason. I'm going to go ahead and press Control A, copy everything here. Then Control C, copy. Then click over here, press Control V, and paste this in there. Let me do it one more time. Control A, Control C, Control V. I'm a little weirded out. Why didn't the heading copy over? Weird. That's kind of freaking me out. I'm really not sure what that is. You know why? Because these are threaded. That's why. These lines are threaded. Well, I'll take this as an opportunity to show you something else. Okay. I'll admit I kind of messed up there, but I want to show you something. If I right click and I can actually insert what's called a break character, and I can say I want a column break. So I'm going to click column break, and it will go to the next column. So now you know how to do that. So you'll see there's a column break right here, and it knocks this into the next column, so we don't have that problem anymore. But these are still threaded together. Looks like this is unbeknownst to me, I don't know how that happened, but somehow this is justified, which is weird because this is not justified. But whatever. I'm going to click this guy and then go click H1, and there we have it. Then these are still all P1s. And you might say, well, okay, well, what was the point there? Well, the point is this. If I highlight the H1 paragraph and I switch it over to blue, you'll see a little plus sign appears there. That means that the original has been overridden. Now notice how it says Alt-click to clear. So I can actually hold down Alt and click here to clear. Or I can go back over here and I can click here to clear overrides, and it will go back to the original version. I'm not going to bother doing that. I see no reason to. The button I love that got added over here that doesn't exist over here is Redefine Style. So if you click Redefine Style, boom, alright, just like that, you'll notice that both styles are redefined and that plus sign went away. So let me do that one more time. So I'm going to switch this over to another color. How about pink or something? And now I'll show you why it was annoying to do it over here. Because where is the redefine style button? Right? It's not there. It's only over here. Which, right here. Now if you wanted to redefine this style, you could right click and go to redefine style. And that was how you used to do it. And it still works. But I like the button better, personally. So, if I selected this paragraph here and grabbed all these guys, and I was like, yeah, I want my fill color to be like 50% gray or something, just an idea. Then I could say, all right, well, let me right click and redefine style, or go click the redefine style button over here and check it out. They all changed. All right, so that's how you work with paragraph styles. Now there's character styles, there's object styles. They work similar, but this video just covers paragraph styles. So hopefully you found this helpful, and you can practice, make sure you have this down. I mean, obviously, well, maybe not that obvious, but let me just say the benefits of this are that if you had hundreds of pages, you could update hundreds of styles rather than doing it by hand. It's not that useful on a document that doesn't have that's not a multi-page document or doesn't have a lot of content on it, but it's super useful in any case, like in this class where you're making a newsletter or a brochure and you've got the same thing being done over and over again and you want to keep everything uniform. It's awesome in that case.